What's up, y'all? I'm Alfreda's, and here's your hot off the wire. Way too much sad news coming out of Hollywood these days. You know what? There's an old saying that death comes in threes, but this time it came in fours. Because first we had Betty White, who died at the age of 99. Then last week we had Sidney Poitier, who was 94. Over the weekend, we had Bob Saget from America's Funniest Home Videos, Fuller House. He was 65 years old, and he looked perfectly fine in this photo that he posted in Florida. He was on a comedy tour, and he was having a great time. Authorities say there was no foul play, no drugs, so we're going to have to see what happens with that, because that's just crazy. James M. Tomei, you know him from Juicy Fruit from the 80s, which, of course, Biggie reworked into Juicy. He wrote for Mary J. Blige, he wrote for R. Kelly, he wrote for Casey and JoJo, and tons others. Just too much sadness there. Let's switch gears. Timbaland, you know better. You know you are not going to compare Michael Jackson, his Thriller. First off, Michael Jackson. But Michael Jackson's Thriller, you just really are not going to compare it to anyone, much less The Weeknd. I'm a Weeknd fan. I kind of think he's kind of like Michael Jackson with that kind of popish, disco-ish kind of theme. Love him. Love his new album. But you're just not going to compare it to Michael Jackson's Thriller. Or you can, but you're going to get eaten alive, just like Timbaland did. Speaking of getting eaten alive, Jermaine Dupri, he didn't have to do Diddy like that. He did Diddy so bad. During a recent interview, somebody was like, hey, you know, will we ever see a Diddy JD versus? And he was like, a So-So Def versus against Diddy? Who's he going to get to perform? Nobody fools with him. None of his old people fool with him, or they're dead. What? But really, when you think about it, there's Maze. He don't really fool with it. I don't know. Might be something to what JD said. JD was like, who gonna perform? He had to do him like that. That's just mean and wrong. Y'all, Chris Brown, congratulations on the new baby. Or so they say. He has a type, man. Look at this check. Diamond Brown. All his girls, besides Rihanna, all of them have looked very, very similar. Anyway, she posted this picture of her new baby who was born on Friday. So they say that Chris Brown is the daddy. DC, very excited about Fenty creating a brick and mortar store in the district. So that's cool. Thank you, Rihanna. We love that. Golden Globes happened last night. Got a list of winners. Probably who you thought. There's some stuff. I'm like, what? I never saw any of these movies. Hacks? TikTok Boom? I don't know any of this. But anyway, they were big winners last night. Of course, Will Smith won for King Richard. He won Best Actor. Best Actress went to Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Best Motion Picture Drama went to The Power of the Dog, which I haven't seen, but I want to see. Best Musical, West Side Story. By the way, Ariana DeBose won for Best Supporting Performance for that. Best Limited Series, The Underground Railroad. Best Actor in a Musical Comedy or Musical or Comedy. And that was Andrew Garfield, who's having a very good few weeks here because Spider-Man is killing it, okay? Number 8 overall in history as far as top grossing films go. And it's already outgrossed Titanic domestically here, so good for him. Let's go back to my list. Oh, that, by the way, that was for TikTok Boom, which of course I said I've never seen, but I want to see it. It's supposed to be good. Billie Eilish won for her song No Time to Die. Other winners included Pose, Squid Games, Dope Sick. I heard Dope Sick is good too. Mayor of Eastern was a big winner. Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy was Jean Smart. For Hacks, again, something I never saw, but I gotta see. There's so much I gotta catch up on. Y'all, I am still watching. Let me tell y'all what I watched that was so good. Okay, of course, I finished watching C. The Wheel of Time, so good. Finished watching The Nevers, so good. Back on HBO is The Precious Gemstones. Oh my gosh, watched the first 2 episodes yesterday. So good, so good. Oh, back to the Globes. Okay, Encanto won for Best Animated Film, and that's really cute too. What else did I want to tell y'all that's really good? Oh, The Witcher. Why don't they just make like 3, 4, 5 seasons? So good. Wait, I'm supposed to tell you I'm Alfreda's and that's hot off the wire. I'm Alfreda's and that's hot off the wire.